Aster. Or if King and the boys will just go back to doing regular King and the boys things on the side of Team Aster and make this yet again a 2-0 affair. Between themselves and LGD, both of whom are in action today, neither of them have even dropped a single map. Not a single game lost so far in the DPC. Aster definitely want to keep that run going. Aster.Aries want to be the first opposition that they find themselves unable to get past.
Yeah, they're like, come on, bro. Okay, let us take this W. You're our big bro. let it happen. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. Did you click the maiden instantly? You did, didn't you?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately, bro.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Red Panda playing a normal hero. That's
yeah,
also
I'm disappointed. I mean, this is the guy. You were mentioning his Brewmaster 5. You know, people often speak about Kuroki and him playing some off-kill to 5 heroes. They don't know what they're talking about, Liz. They don't know the tech we've seen from Red Panda. DP5 is weird. Razor 5 is weird. Y'all haven't seen what we've seen.
My friend, I love tooting my own horn, so you haven't seen my Meepo position 4, like back in the day. Have you ever watched me play, by the way, like in a competitive scene?
I don't think so, actually.
Are you fresher to the scene or just haven't seen me?
Like, I think at the time when you were still playing, I was just obsessed with Chinese Dota. So I wouldn't watch any other region unless it's like a major.
Look at Klinks,
TK's about to be first blood.
My
yeah, he's
God.
dead, dude.
Holy hell. Oh my God. Okay. Sure.
That's bad, man. 2 blood grenades, right clicks. What can you do?
2 blood grenades and so much bonus attack speed, movement. Because of that, you get more attacks in, right, from the Klinks, from the techies. I mean, techies has a better right click now than Klinks, like level 1.
That doesn't sound right when you say these things to me. I'm just like,
look, man. Techies has 5 armor and 53 damage with 3 branches. Klinks with 2 branches has 49 damage and 4 armor. Like, you're outright winning the right-click battle. It's crazy.
The way that the tides of Dota change over time. Very intriguing. What hasn't changed all that much over time has been the matchup between Storm and Puck Middle. With this new patch, has anything emerged from these heroes that you would think tilts the lane in either direction, or we're still in this beautiful stalemate between these two?
Yep, completely skill-based matchup still. Puck eventually, you know, has a little bit of an advantage because of the built-in disable in Dream Coil. But overall, it's anyone's game. What's interesting is that some heroes have started buying Orchid against Puck again. Because Orchid feels maybe a little bit better, so maybe it's an option for a Storm too. But besides that, yeah, nothing extraordinary here.
Speaking of Storm, I'm very disappointed that Baboka is not playing the Storm Spirit. And top lane, we actually have TK in trouble again. XXX trying to chase him down with this Ogre. Blast off, held him in position. They just don't have enough damage as he pops the magic stick, but proof of concept being shown about how much pressure they can put into the top lane if the Klinks is not careful.
Yeah, like once this Ogre gets his Vanguard, you can pretty much safely leave him. I think that's a thing that you could do as techies. But you can also rotate the Timber Saw against him in the lane, and then the Ogre will not have a lot of fun. Bloodseeker getting a bit lower, but not enough of mana on Red Panda to follow that through.
And Io is here. Baboka. One of the great things about Io that makes him so good in this meta right now, all these healing lotuses, these sources of additional free health, makes it even better to play this hero.
As long as you take them.
As long as you take them.
Yeah.
You've been complaining a lot about players just leaving them behind.
I mean, it's a big deal, right? Like it's some bonus heals that are going to change the state of the lane.
Top lane. Speaking of the lane, we might actually have a death onto Ulu here. He retreated a little bit, but came back.
Oh, nice.
So hoping for a kill. He does dodge the sticky bomb using the illusions. Picku trying to avoid in the trees here. XXX finds the Fire Blast, and they do manage to bring down the Naga Siren. They do get Picku in the opposite, but who cares? Naga is the big target here, and she's the one that goes down first.
Yeah, he's like, hello, sir, I have 7 armor and ring of health, plus almost 1,000 HP. This ogre is not gonna die. You will not trade well with him. And I'm
Look
surprised.
middle.
Yeah.
6-0 here. They jump in onto Red Panda. They found him with the stun, but Sumail doesn't have enough HP to go up the hill to try and find that chase.
Can they kill Red? Probably not, right? Like, they can't do anything to Red Panda, but they do secure the runes for Sumail, which is super important. He's already doing fine into the puck, but yeah, you generally want to secure his lane, at least with the runes. You don't have to secure the one-on-one battle, ever. The only way you can help Sumail or any other midder at the moment is by securing them runes. So please, in pubs,
Go secure runes.
I don't think like there's like a clear cutoff when that starts happening, and right now it's like 7.5k MMR. At around that ballpark, people actually start securing runes as supports.
So everybody in chat, hear what Lizard is saying. If you secure a rune even once for your mid laner, you're basically 7.5k.
Yeah. And it's like being selfless as a support. And that's something that, like, if you're guiding supports, that's one thing that you can probably tell them to do and help them the most. The problem with being a support in pubs, by the way, I'll go on a rant. Sumail, dropping a bit lower,
should be
but
fine.
yeah, he has
they don't have the
fire
Dream Coil
sticks.
yet.
Yeah. Magic Wand, 13 Magic Wand charges. So basically, the problem with playing a support overall is that you're watching mostly streamers and learning from them playing for, right? But the problem with that is that they're mostly playing for entertainment as well, not only for just play game value. Double damage.
Speaking of entertainment, middle, Sumail might be entertaining us with a death. He does have 6 to try and get himself away. Beautiful zip back with the Vortex, but XWI still has the damage to kill him. Sadly, though, there's too many heroes around him for him to survive this. And Aster.Aries, they want more. Pick you. Gonna get frozen up. Should get killed off as well. So that is 2 for 1. Nice, yeah. This is very good for Aries.
Super word for them. Making sure that the puck is, having a little bit of advantage on that mid lane. He gets the double damage rune. He takes down the Storm. He almost dies before Storm, but getting that kill. Instantly rotates down bottom, realizing, okay, I didn't use Dream Coil. This can be used on Monet instead.
He only got Dream Coil during the fight itself. So let's see if he can deploy this technology against the Bloodseeker. He throws in the spell. The Blood Right will get dropped down. Bloodseeker getting some reinforcements filtering in with the techies be here in time. Blast off onto 2. Monet is still alive. Red Panda really wants an angle, but he can't find it. And they do end up losing Red Panda instead. Next to fall should be Pick but he's standing next to the tier 1 tower getting so much bonus armor. He's not going to end up dead. And Monet covers him as well with the Blood Right. Says, I cover you, you cover me. As a team, we all survive and we punish Aster.Aries for the attempt.
That was just ridiculous. How does this man live? How does he have the audacity to live through all of that? My God. 12 armor, phase boots and Wraith Band, plus a ton of time wasted by Puck.
Yeah.
Which is probably the worst at this point, right? Like, you just got a nice skill, you TP down bottom, you want to get another one, and instead you just fall behind the Storm. You got a kill on him, but now you're 400 gold behind.
Worst case scenario for them not being able to utilize the Puck's time and having it all be wasted. Before something else happens on the map, though, finish your rant, brother. What is it that people need to be doing to get better at support outside of just watching streamers who, like you say, are playing to entertain and to have fun, not necessarily to improve their own skill?
I think just watching some random people that are high MMR or watching pro games is the way to go, and copying that. Like, you should, like, the thing about support is you should be focusing, well, you're supporting, it's in the name, so you should be focusing on not necessarily on only your own game. That's gonna make you better. Like, because the hidden fact about supporting, it's more about the general state of the game than it is about you. So you can be some star IO player later. Just watch the map a bit more, play the game to help your allies instead of getting that instant mech as soon as possible because you never died.
But, you know, in my game, supports are the carries. So we'll see. Hopefully the support is taken, or this advice is taken a hold of by all supports listening. Right now, though, the supports on the game, at least on the side of Team Aster, starting to make some stacks for Monet to farm later. He's not that far from having his Maelstrom. Then he can start scaling into the game because the rest of the 4 on Aster, they can just keep fighting while this Bloodseeker's farming.
Well, they want to take him down once again before that happens.
They tried last time and it didn't work out. This time around, will it work out? Not necessarily. The IO is here. Beautiful blood right, stunning out some heroes. And with the blast off, they end up bringing down both supports on the side of Aster.Aries. Monet somehow still alive. They turn onto XWY and kill him off as well. And Shang-Chi, out of mana, they go back to the base with Sumail just to replenish his pool. Bring him back potentially for a further fight. But once more, they come onto Monet, and once more, they get sent packing here. Team Aster just will not give up the Bloodseeker's life. And because he keeps living, they also keep the tier 1 tower alive as well.
And the TP top with the Storm to prevent the Naga from pushing or maybe even killing her. He doesn't have
she's actually gonna die. Yeah. Oh my god. That's actually so smart because they saw the relocate going in. So they probably naturally assumed, oh, Sumail will come back to the bottom lane with all this mana. And he just shows up to the top lane. That is solo kill, heads up. What a player.
Yeah, that's man, that feels just very bad for Aries. Like Bloodseeker should have no business surviving through those last 2 ganks. And he still lives. And he's still standing up all alone, lonesome versus a Timbersaw defending his tower. His tower will fall eventually, but yeah, I think any other hero in that situation should be dying. Not the Bloodseeker. Way too much armor. And the majority of that damage, I suppose, was physical, but I expected maybe more from Klinks when it comes to these early game skirmishes, early game bursts.
Haven't necessarily had much influence just yet from TK. It's building into the Solar Crest. It has just arrived, so we could potentially see them pop the smoke, try to deliver this damage outlay somewhere on the map. Puck has access to the Dream Coil again, not that far away from Witchblade. Definitely has been rough so far. Team Aster feeling quite solid. They're occupying all the top positions in the net worth department for their cores. What's really scary for me is just that Sumail is having what seems like it might be one of those Sumail games. We'll see if he gets another kill here through the mid lane, but he's just scouting information onto Red Panda.
Just a sorry afterwards. Sorry, guys. Didn't catch him. Not gonna happen. But Ogre rotating mid, and I think this is one of those 12-minute marks where all 5 will be on mid lane, or at least 4. You get this rune, and then you play off of that. Sumail, they're going on him.
They're going on top
Coil.
of him, yeah. They get the Dream Coil out, they lose your orb, and they actually do have the damage this time around to get the kill. You wanted TK to be present, this time he was, and he rained in some damage necessary to kill off the Storm. The question is, do they have what it takes to kill Io on the retreat? Io coming back. And they're going to try go for him, but here comes the Bloodseeker TPing in as well. XWY forced to go onto the high ground, but still ends up dead. And they're chasing down Red Panda and Shang-Chi. They demolish Red Panda. Double kill for this Bloodseeker. Is there another target they want? They got the smoke or the dust rather out onto TK. So he has no way out of this fight. He ends up dead, giving over a triple to Monet. And for Aster.Aries, it happens again, Liz. 1 step forward, 3 steps back as they end up losing several heroes and a tier 1 tower in this mid lane.
Yeah, they don't have a carry that can join. Meanwhile, Bloodseeker, at this point with the Maelstrom, he feels more than happy to join in the action, have some fun. But this is very interesting, and I've seen it from 2 teams so far. I've seen it from Aster and I've seen it from Tundra. This clump up, this convergence on the mid lane, 13 minutes in, like 12-minute rune into mid lane fight. It seems to be something that they are just doing whenever they can. Maybe if they fall behind super heavily, they won't. But even when they fall behind, I feel like they do the same move. This 5-man move on the mid tier 1.
Definitely gotten some positive results for Team Aster in this situation. We've got them in the mid tower as well, so they have a bit more real estate to play with than what Aster.Aries has available on their map. stack's going to be finished off now by Sumail as he can begin building into getting BKB. What's the response on the side of Aster.Aries to getting BKB on Sumail? What do you want to see, for example, from the Naga? She's going for the Orchid first. Given that BKB should probably arrive... Wait, let's see the gold distribution. Around the same time as this Orchid. Do you want to see any change as Red Panda will just be accelerating the timing of that BKB a little bit by gifting some free gold to Sumail?
Yeah, I feel like you can't really change that a lot. What you can do is slow it down. So perhaps some rotations to kill off Storm Spirit a few extra times before the BKB comes online. I think that's the best bet. Like, you're not going to be able to get anything that will just deal with the BKB this early on. What you can do, obviously, is always bait it out, play around it, kite it a little bit, fight afterwards, but it's going to be a huge issue. They don't have any BKB piercing abilities.
Also, down bottom, we see XWI still trying to come back into this game. Really rough time for the puck. The lane itself was okay. And then he gets the first kill onto Sumail, which is fine. But ever since that failed rotation towards Monet down bottom, XWI has just been falling further and further behind. His team might need him soon, though, because there is a smoke gank coming in from Team Aster. Let's see who they're going to find. Red Panda would very happily commit his life here if it means saving Ulu, but Ulu might still end up dead. Red Panda going to be the first casualty. And Ulu realizes, not the place to be. Boys, I'm going to go farm the other side of the map now.
Yeah, continue chilling. Going down bottom, XYW and Klinks. This is something that I expected from the two of them. Like Klinks scouting, and then if there's an opportunity, Puck follows up. Relocate mid. Timber.
Yeah, they wanted to trap Shang-Chi here, but he got off the Timber chain. He was prepared. And now they know there's no reload. They actually might try to... If somebody shows bottom, maybe not the Bloodseeker is a bit too difficult. If it's another target, it can seem a little bit juicier because now you know they can't come and save them with the reload.
I feel like the only hero they should be going on is this guy going on Timber mid. Storm.
Okay, they're going to jump this Timber. Do they have what it takes to kill him, though? Yes, they do. Massive amounts of damage coming in from Baboka, but they're looking for revenge here. They get the song. 3 heroes have been snagged up here. Sumail is one of them. XWI, can he help out here? There is no way to drag him out with the reload. Freezing Field doing some damage, but maybe not enough. Blood Right will cancel it, and now they zip in onto Ulu. Sumail kills him off. They're dragging back Red Panda. He should end up dead as well. Rupture onto TK, so his escape will be prevented. As 4 heroes have fallen. Aster.Aries, they lose the Timber to start with. They're looking for revenge with the song, but who was being set up on who here, Lizard? They give up 3 kills and Aster loses absolutely nothing.
Ay. What was all that healing, by the way? Where did it come from? Like, Storm just got healed out of his mind when they initiated on. It looked decent for them. Sure, like, you want to make this play. Song, you ensnare the Storm while he's still asleep. It kind of it gives the perfect opportunity for them to use their spells on him. But Pavis, a little bit of heals, and he just turns. Not enough damage coming from Aries. I was expecting perhaps a little bit more from Klinks, but it's not happening. And they're building these orchids. Like Klinks is going for one, same for Naga, right? She's going for an orchid. You're gonna get orchids pretty much at the same time that everyone on Aster has a BKB, or at least these 2 important cores, the Bloodseeker and the Storm.
Actually changed his mind. He went for the Sanj and Kaya.
Okay,
yeah.
So he's going to be tankier, but more susceptible to the Orchid ganks. But he's 10k ahead. His teammates are 10k ahead. It's a difficult
one.
Nuts.
To in one of those positions, fam, where you have to start looking at everything they have on Aster.Aries. You start asking questions as to how on earth do they win right now. The problem is as we saw in that last fight, damage is hard for them to come by. The one hero that can help them with that damage outlay, the Timber, unlike most of his games, survivability is hard to come by for him. Doesn't feel uber tanky here. So this game is hot. 10k net worth lead right now with an Aegis in tow for Team Aster. They're going to try and take down the tier 2 tower, further control the rest of the map. And for Aster.Aries, do you just dodge for the next few minutes until you maybe at least finish off these orchids? I feel like, yes, it's not great that these are your only controlling items, but you don't have anything else right now, Liz.
Yeah, I think you're still trying to defend a little bit Sumail. He's scouting out, he has that Aegis, he'll just jump in.
Yeah, he gets frozen up by Red Panda. Bloodright will be there. Sumail finding TK. Bloodright will also come out onto the Slinks, and that should easily be a dead Bone Fletcher. Red Panda follows him into the grave as well. They do stall up Sumail, but between the IO heals, between the Pavis...
Yeah, no, this just feels...
Baboka, you can't do anything.
Yeah, this just feels very wrong what they're doing. Like you asked, should they just stall up and go farm? I think so. I think maybe Timber should be the one just chilling on the high ground, defending a little bit with chakrams, but instead they go in. And it's not only that they lose 2 heroes, it's fine. You lost 2 supports. The problem is they're wasting so much time on their cores. Like someone should be output. It's like double loss. Your lanes aren't pushed out as much as they should be, and your cores weren't farming during that time. So you're losing quite a bit. Back bottom lane, Monet can't find the Rupture. He can find the full Mjolnir, by the way, now. So the illusions of Maga just become insignificant as well.
So full BKB Mjolnir on this Bloodseeker. Building into an Agnum shot as well for himself. His partner next to him, XXX, has the full pipe as well. Building into the Crimson Guard. So if we thought they're having damage issues now, fam, once the Crimson is finished, they just will not have damage writ large.
Yeah, the pipe, the Crimson. A lot of utility coming from this. Midas boy, top lane.
Sumail zips in onto Shang-Chi. He's gonna try TP out right now. Can they kill him off in time? No, they cannot. Pick-you took a little bit too long to show up with the blast off.
Yeah. He TP'd, but he doesn't have a relocate to work with, so he wasn't really able to get there on time. Use that stun.
Well, game's about to get harder, Liz, because Monet is stealing a Wisdom Rune down on the bottom side of the map. They do silence off Sumail here. He has an Aegis. Let's see if they can at least take the first life. Yeah. They can. And they did it really quickly, actually. So that's just going to feel good. It might not restore the game state, but this is good for morale at this point.
Yeah, they proved to themselves that they can kill him. But to kill him, so far, what have they been doing wrong? So far, they've been focusing the Storm without focusing Baboka. And IO is the real problem. If you don't take him down, you're probably not taking down the Storm too. But perhaps that's something that they can think about changing.
Look at the items that this IO has. He knows that he can rely on the techies to be the one to build the mech for him. We spoke about that a bit in the draft, so as a result, he can buy the other util items. Solar Crest, we have a Pavis already. Just between these 2 items, putting them onto Sumail in the midst of these fights makes the Storm very, very hard to kill. At least they don't have an Aegis though for the side of Team Aster, so Aster.Aries probably not afraid that the high ground is going to be sieged upon soon. Gives them a little bit of leeway to try and finish off their items.
Yep. Just chill out for a while, farm up some more. Your Clinks is slowly and steadily becoming an issue too. Like he's scouting out PQ.
Okay, might get free gold here. PQ, thanks for your contribution, my friend. We appreciate. But let's see if these heroes get out though, as they did drop the reactive taser onto TK. So TK will die for this.
Yeah, I like how Puck, while he was killing the techies, he was also using Illusory Orb to get away. So he knew, okay, as I finish him, I need to be already out of this place. The relocate will come in.
Still though, at least you're forcing this team to play on that side of the map. They're further away from your base. You gotta kill. First Tormentor of the game taken out now. So Aster, they got a free one for the techies. And that's always a little bit nice. Upgraded reactive taser. This is cool.
Yeah, every Tormentor that I watch, I'm just waiting for someone to die.
Looks like you're the bloodthirsty one today, Liz.
I don't know. I just like seeing people fail on the Blood Tournament because I don't understand it yet. I don't know when it's gonna kill me, when not. Like, I know that if you're a Visage, you have to drop down your birds instantly, or they just get zapped to that. in a second. If you're a Meepo, you can solo it almost at any part of the game. But yeah, it's an interesting one. Techies, once again. Actually, Ogre's coming, yeah.
It's an awkward place to be for our Puck right now. Does have Blink Dagger, gets in the trees. Okay, should be fine here. Bloodseeker is on the other side, hopefully trying to catch down TK, but because his supports were bottom, there was no reveal to deal with the Slinks.
Does Storm have big? Yeah, Storm has a big KV. He should feel much safer from those Naga Clinks combos. Yeah, you have...
Man, Sumail, so scary.
Now you have the BKB on him, you have the BKB on Bloodseeker. There's a Lotus on Ogre to get rid of the Orchids as well. All your items are kind of coming together. Do you really want to pressure high ground? Well, they're pinging it, but I felt like they might not. There's a Tormentor on the right, though. That feels like a good objective to steal.
Monet pings it out. And he's like, boys, let's go get a free Aghanim shot. So this one would go either towards our Io or towards the Ogre, and it goes towards Io. Okay, so we get some of that free overcharge, which is pretty nice, and a free kill onto Red Panda. Sumail just killing these heroes for fun at this point, honestly.
Yep, it's just the high mobility that he has, and also he's one of the best players when it comes to watching the map, knowing where he should be, at what point to snatch a kill or two. I feel like he plays really damn well up front. Like when he has an advantage, he really pushes it.
They're gonna try to use that advantage because he just picked up a DD rune and his team is thinking about a high ground siege. If they catch any vision of these heroes, they will relocate and kill them. And they have an observer ward that just caught XWY bottom. They're pinging him out right now. There's the TP starting in from XXX. Goes in towards the tower.
It's gonna be too late.
XWY.
He'll probably TP out, yeah. Storm! Oh,
is he too late? Is he too late? Is it too late, Liz? No, it's not. Sumail is here, my friend, with a double damage rune. Super easy. They kill off the Puck, and now they're gonna try and take the Twin Gate in the event they have a date with Roshan. The big man is potentially up in 10 seconds. Lately, we've been getting some fairly long respawns. So let's see what he gets, but
yeah.
XWI, you know what he's gotten out of this game, Lizard? Absolutely nothing.
Nice ward. Like that for scouting exactly where he went. And Sumail just goes in afterwards, catches him. Very unfortunate for the Puck, but that's what you get for being a rat.
Rat Dota. I'm glad that those eras of every game being a rat game are over. It's awful.
I mean, they're 15k behind and they're playing with Tanaga, so they kind of have to be ratting. The problem is, how's Timber doing actually? He's got the axe, he's going for the shard next. I'm looking at Timber to maybe be the difference maker on Aries. It's not going to be Puck anymore. Like this Puck, he almost has as much net worth as the Io. Like he will bring the control. He also needs to use his tier 3 token. It's just chilling there in his inventory.
Puck. XWI is certainly having a difficult game. And the thing is, I was kind of hoping that he would step up in the series because we saw last season that every single time that we had a player who got kicked from a team playing up against that team, that player would do really, really well. It happened with Lou against Xtreme. It happened with IG with Shangye versus PSG.LGD, incidentally grabbing them the win in that particular instance.
Smoke up.
But so far, XWI has not been able to show that them losing him in favor of the king was a mistake. And they're gonna smoke, but they're too late.
Yeah.
The Roche is gone, the cheese has been taken. And honestly, they are just... I can imagine them taking a successful fight inside the pit, you know, this massive choke point, we get these chakrams out with 2-3 heroes caught inside Dream Coil. But in open space, you can't take this fight anymore. You have to back off and wait
especially
for the high
not
ground.
versus Aegis, right? Like, it's not gonna happen. But the Puck TP'd bot and he's gonna have to move back. He doesn't have that TP anymore. 10 seconds, they will be pushing your high ground.
Yep. Chakram is gonna try and stall this up for now, but they have the right click damage. No fortification of pop either. Now they're just gonna zip in. Shang-Chi in danger. Song of the Siren gonna bail him out of trouble. All 5 heroes caught. Will they do anything with this on Aster.Aries? They jump in with Sumail isolating the supports and immediately killing them off. XWI can't even get off a spell before he's forced to retreat. Shangxi stunned up, dragged in, and brought down by the blood rite of Monet. 3 heroes die, one of them buys back. But all these heroes from Team Aster still very, very healthy. And I don't know about this. I don't know how you stop this. The only thing they've been able to do, though, is that this creep wave is very far back. TK has illusions in the top lane, dealing with this wave a little bit. Unironically, he might have just saved his game with these small shenanigans up on top.
Yeah, actually, it was Puck as well that helped out with it a little bit. He was top, but he did help out, but Ogre.
Can't do anything to help out Red Panda, though, sadly, as it's a dieback right now onto the Crystal Maiden. XXX with this Blink Dagger, just blinking up, throwing in these Fire Blasts, pretty much daring Aries, go on me. See if you can get past all of my HP before my team helps.
Yeah, he's got that Lotus Pipe. It's... and an IO, right? So very unlikely that they kill him.
Lotus Pipe, they've got Greaves on the techies. There'll be 3 heroes caught inside a Dream Coil, but Sumail just pops BKB, jumps in onto Ulu. They find and kill the Naga side. She's dead without buyback. Sumail not...